thought all that we achieve and all that we fail to achieve is the direct result of our own thoughts. It's where loss of equipoise would mean total destruction. Responsibility must be absolute. Our purity and impurity are our own and not another's. They are brought about by ourselves and not by others, and they can be altered only by ourselves, never by others. Our condition is also our own and not another's. Our suffering and our happiness are evolved from within. As we think, so we are. As we continue to think, so we remain. A strong person cannot help a weaker unless that weaker is willing to be helped. And even then, the weak must become strong by themselves. They must, by their own efforts, develop the strength which they admire in others. They and they alone can alter their condition. It has been usual to think and to say, many people are slaves because one is an oppressor. Let us hate the oppressor. Now, however, there is amongst an increasing few a tendency to reverse this judgment and to say, one person is an oppressor because many are slaves. Let us despise the slaves. The truth is that oppressor and slave are cooperators in ignorance, and while seeming to afflict each other, are in reality afflicting themselves. A perfect knowledge perceives the action of law in the weakness of the oppressed and the misapplied power of the oppressor. A perfect love, seeing the suffering which both states entail, condemns neither. A perfect compassion embraces both oppressor and oppressed. Those who have conquered weakness and have put away selfish thoughts belong neither to oppressor nor oppressed. They are free. We can only rise, conquer, and achieve by lifting up our thoughts. We can only remain weak, abject, and miserable by refusing to lift up our thoughts. Before we can achieve anything, even in worldly things, we must lift up our thoughts above slavish animal indulgence. We may not, in order to succeed, give up all bestiality and selfishness by any means, but a portion of it must at least be sacrificed. If our first thought is beast indulgence, we can neither think clearly nor plan methodically. We cannot find and develop our latent resources and would fail in any undertaking. Unless we can strongly control our thoughts, we are not in a position to control affairs and to adopt serious responsibilities. We are not fit to act independently and stand alone, but are limited only by the thoughts which we choose. There can be no progress, no achievement without sacrifice, and our worldly success will be in the measure that we sacrifice our confused animal thoughts and fix our mind on the development of our plans and the strengthening of our resolution and self-reliance. And the higher we lift our thoughts, the more upright and righteous we become. The greater will be our success, the more blessed and enduring will be our achievements. The universe does not favor the greedy, the dishonest, the vicious. Although on the mere surface it may sometimes appear to do so, it helps the honest, magnanimous, and the virtuous. All the great teachers of the ages have declared this in varying form. We have but to persist in making ourselves more and more virtuous by lifting up our thoughts. Intellectual achievements are the result of thought consecrated to the search for knowledge or for the beautiful and true in life and nature. Such achievements, what is it? Okay, 8:35 a.m. Eastern time right now. Such achievements may be sometimes be connected with vanity and ambition, but they are not the outcome of those characteristics. They are the natural outgrowth of long and arduous efforts and of pure and unselfish thoughts. Spiritual achievements are the consummation of holy aspirations. Those who live constantly in the conception of noble and lofty thoughts, who dwell upon all that is pure and unselfish, will, as surely as the sun reaches its zenith and the moon its full, become wise and noble in character and rise into positions of influence and blessedness. Achievement of whatever kind is the crown of effort, the diadem of thought. By the aid of self-control, resolution, purity, righteousness, and well-directed thought, we ascend by the aid of bestiality, indolence,